What's up, my beautiful bandits? I got my shades on, baby. Let me tell you what we're doing tonight. Tonight, we've got a Preem Rock the Mic event with a lot of stars, all right? Look, we are doing this thing, okay? Preem, SHIBPREME is for real, all right? Our NFTs is for real. Our token is for real. The market goes down, Preem's moving up. Why? Because we're building a community from the bottom, brick by brick, baby. That's what we're doing. Tonight, I am so proud to be hosting the first ever concert event for SHIBPREME. Tonight, we have FuzzyManDennis. We got the crypto pusher, Donnie. We got Scott Page and Gabrial Schillman. And look, I'm telling you, I'm so thankful that we're all here together. And I just am at a loss for words for how fast we put this together. But one thing I want everyone to know, throughout the night, I'll be, when the performers are performing, I'm going to back myself out, of course. This is not about me. This is about the performers. I will be putting up their wallet addresses if you want to show them some love. I will also be putting up the Preem token wallet address or token address. If you want to get into the Preem token tonight only for the next 12 hours, if you buy $100 in Preem, I'm going to give you 5,000 Preem tokens, okay? From tonight, from right now until let's see here, until let's say 4 in the morning. If you buy a Preem token $100, I'm going to give you 5,000 tokens. All right. Not to mention we have other giveaways tonight for the stream, and we have NFT giveaway. So lots of things going on tonight. But if you don't mind, everybody in the audience, share this out, tweet this out, and I'll keep putting things in the chat to tweet out. And with no further ado, I'm going to go ahead and bring in Mr. Gabrial Schillman. How are you doing, buddy?
What's going on?
The world doesn't know you yet, but they're about to know you, okay? I'm letting everybody have a few seconds to get in here, and I'm going to spread some love in the chat here and run through here. But tell everybody who you are and where you're from and what all you got going on.
Yeah, my name is Gabe Schillman. I live in West Michigan, a little town called Newaygo, and I have been here for, I don't know, 5 or 6 years. Prior to that, I spent about 15 years in Nashville, Tennessee, and I was a writer down there. I wrote songs, and sometimes they made it into commercials and different promos and things like that. And then I still write. I write professionally. As a major portion of my income is still writing, and then I'm also a portrait artist, so I do oil on canvas portraits. So those are the two things I specialize in, and I couldn't be happier. So very excited to be here, man. Thanks for having me.
Well, thank you so much for being here for our first ever Preem concert. And now, look, I want you to look behind Gabriel as the people come in here. We're up to 100 or so now. Right now, I want to let him work in, but look behind Gabriel. That is his artwork, and he is going to work with Preem. We're going to make it an NFT that we can sell to the public, and he will create your portrait for you, and you'll be able to buy the NFT through Preem. This is just one thing that we're doing. We're working together with a lot of folks, but I want you to listen to this man's outstanding voice, his outstanding music, and look at it, just the pure talent that he has. Throw some love to him and enjoy the show. Gabriel, go ahead and take the mic.
This is a song I wrote. It's called I'm Certain I Should Change. Sometimes I shoot off at the mouth and regret what I say, and then I overanalyze and live in shame for days. Yeah, I should say I'm sorry, yeah, beg forgiveness for my lowly ways. The only one I'm hurting is me, and I'm certain I should change. I don't have many friends, and that's no one's fault but mine, 'cause people send me invites, I have a new excuse each time. Yeah, I should say I'm sorry, yeah, beg forgiveness for my lowly ways. And the only one I'm hurting is me, and I'm certain I should change. Beg forgiveness for the times I ignored your pain. Beg forgiveness for the fire not praying down the rain. Beg forgiveness for the moon and not reaching for the stars. Beg forgiveness for the times my failures left you scarred. Just know that I'll be walking through life in shame. And the only one I'm hurting is me, and I'm certain I should change. And I kicked out a friend in the time he was in need. His life was in sadness, now his sadness lives with me. Yeah, I should say I'm sorry, yeah, I beg forgiveness for my lowly ways. The only one I'm hurting is me, and I'm certain I should change. Beg forgiveness for the times I ignored your pain. Beg forgiveness for the fire not praying down the rain. Beg forgiveness for the moon and not reaching for the stars. Beg forgiveness for the times my failures left you scarred. Just know that I'll be walking through life in shame. And the only one I'm hurting is me, and I'm certain I should change. Yeah, the only one I'm hurting is me, and I'm certain I should change. I make a lot of promises I do my best to keep, but ultimately I let down the people close to me. Yeah, I should say I'm sorry, yeah, I beg forgiveness for my lowly ways. 'Cause the only one I'm hurting is me, and I'm certain I should change.
All right, everybody. Give Gabe some love. That is outstanding. Thank you so much, Gabe. I'm telling you, man. All right, we're getting some people in here now. We're about 1,600 right now, so it's starting to get going and spreading the word. Please, everybody, right now, let's go on and do our first giveaway. Giveaway of 5,000 Preem tokens. All I need you to do, let me get the link here. I'm gonna get the link ready for everybody. Link for concert giveaway. Boom. All right, so before Gabe gets going on his second song right here, let me post this in the chat, and let's do a giveaway, okay? 5,000 Preem tokens. Number is between 1 and 100, but you got to use this link on Twitter, okay? Use this link on Twitter. Ready, set, go. And hashtag Preem, all right? Everybody, we're hashtagging Preem. Let's go. All right, Gabe, go ahead. Take the mic with your second song.
Yeah. All right. This song is, I played it in a few spaces, and everyone that's heard it, or at least the ones that have spoke up, said they liked it. So it's called Cold Dark Beer. On a bar seat there's a stranger in silence, sipping dark beer, and there's a quiet pain inside his old blue eyes. They ask if he's from this town, he just shakes his head and looks down. No, but I knew a girl one time. It seems he fell in love once with a girl who loved for 6 months before running off to chase her dreams and doubts. And he's been sitting here waiting, hoping, praying for the day when she walks through the door that she walked out. And on that thought he sighs. He says, I know just what she's after. A little heart thump, a little laughter, a little light 'em up, throw 'em back, cheers to life. Those late nights and those good times are gonna get old. She's gonna think twice, and she'll come running home to be my wife. And I'll be waiting right here behind this cold dark beer. I'll be waiting right here behind this cold dark beer. I look up at the bar mirror, realize there's no one else here, and that stranger on the bar stool looks like me. But he's looking so much older, unkempt with fallen shoulders, and those eyes are dark like they ain't slept in weeks. Yeah, someone told me to move on, accept the fact that you're gone, but I've got faith you'll be back someday. If I can hold on a little longer, if I can just be a little stronger, then I'll get that chance to see her face. And on that thought I sigh. Yeah, I know just what you're after. A little heart thump, a little laughter, a little light 'em up, throw 'em back, cheers to life. Those late nights and those good times are gonna get old, you're gonna think twice, and you'll come running home to be my wife. And I'll be waiting right here behind this cold dark beer. that I'll be waiting right here behind this cold dark beer. I'll be waiting right here behind this cold dark beer.
Holy man, you are awesome. You are awesome. And look, we are building something special here with Preem. If you do not realize that yet, I don't know what to tell you. Look, I never give financial advice. I don't tell people what to buy. But when I tell you that we got the power of positivity and love with us, I'm telling you that is what we got. It's like everything's coming together to drive people to the right place to be for crypto. And in my opinion, we are the right place. We are decentralized. We are on Uniswap. We take care of our people and we're lifting everybody up. And if you haven't looked at us yet, please check out our NFTs, our website, our StreamYard, not StreamYard, our Linktree, and just come in here and join our family, because that's what we are. We are absolute family. You're getting lots of love in the chat. I've been sharing it as much as possible. So Gabe, I can hear a little bit of country twang in you. I hear a little bit of rock. What do you like to perform? I mean, I know that you're an artist, but what's your favorite type of music to perform?
I'm heavily influenced by 90s rock. I love 90s rock, but I've been a songwriter for a long time, and just writing songs that, like I just write my life. All my songs are true, all of them. Everything I write is a true story. So, there's always a story backing the song. And that's my favorite song to write, whether that comes out as a rock and roll song or a country song or, whatever, it's all good. So that's my favorite kind of song is the true ones.
From the heart, baby. That's right. And look, listen, everybody, that's what we're doing with Preem. We are from the heart. Everything we do is right here in front of you. There's nothing behind smoke and mirrors. We're right here with you. We love you and we're lifting you up. Gabe, go ahead and keep rocking the mic, baby. I'm just going to keep rolling through and sharing some love.
Yeah, absolutely. I wouldn't be here if I didn't think the same. What Preem has shown me more than, like the technicality or the logistics behind the token. That's amazing, I'm sure. But the family that I've made here, oh my gosh, I love the Preem family so much that I wrote a song about it. I was falling apart at the seams, losing sight of a well-lived life. Yeah, wealth seemed a far-off dream. And I found Preem. Yeah, I found Preem. Spaces with cryptocurrency, and I've been here barely a week. But she treats me like family. The past don't mean a damn thing, cause the future is all that she sees. The future is Preem. The future is Preem. It's a good time to be me in the Preem community. It's a big dream family, all sing with me kind of thing. Yeah, the future is Preem. The future is Preem. The future is Preem. The future is Preem.
All right, y'all, look at that. We already got a song about us. I mean, thank you so much for that. And you was inspired by being on Chrissy with Coffee with Chrissy, correct? Crypto
Crypto with Chrissy, Crypto Chrissy, Coffee with Chrissy, whatever. It was we were just hanging out, and these people started jumping in and started telling these amazing stories about how Preem just in its short lifespan had just completely changed their lives. One guy was saying like, oh man, like I'm able to retire. He's like, I wouldn't be able to retire until I was 76 years old, but he's like, now I'll be able to retire like in the next year and a half. And then this other lady was like, a victim of abuse, and she said, this has allowed me, the opportunity to heal, and without being financially stressed. And it was really, really powerful to hear these really true, like they wanted you to listen, and because it meant so much to them. And it was like I was so hooked, sold, like sign me up. Where do I buy? So
well, we're going to support you with all of that love. I promise you, with as hard as you work and with your skill set, we're going to be able to bring you to many, many folks. So if you don't mind, everybody, I put up Gabe's tip wallet. Please scroll back through and find it. Show him some love if you can. And I wanted to let you know, Cindy 23XOXO was the winner for the first 5,000 tokens. So whoever that is, please just direct message me for tonight and let me know, and I'll get you your message. Get you your tokens. Okay. Now, before we go away from Gabe, I want you to do one more, please, Gabe, and then we'll do an after party. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. This song is it's called "Leaving Lena," and it's about the town of Lena, Illinois, where I have I've had the good fortune of getting to know a lot of the community there, and they have welcomed me in so warmly and so lovely. I've written many, many songs about the town of Lena, Illinois, and they definitely deserve about a dozen more at least. Backwoods and a fire pit, 4 wheels and good ride. Grandpa telling stories, Calvin swears they're all lies. Cemetery on a hilltop where an old friend resides. Yeah, the trouble with hello is that coming goodbye. Yeah, I'm leaving Lena in the rearview, I see ya. And you're as pretty as that Midwestern sky. But I'm leaving Lena until the next time I see ya. Just know that you're all on my mind. You just know that you're all on my mind. I played a golf course wedding, I had the time of my life. And what happens here, it stays here, thank the good Lord, that's right. Cafe 217, ice cream Sunday nights. And that Sophie Coyote sounds good on that mic. Yeah. Yeah, I'm leaving Lena in the rearview, I see ya. And you're as pretty as that Midwestern sky. But I'm leaving Lena till the next time I see ya. Just know that you're all on my mind. You just know that you're all on my mind. I'm leaving Lena in the rearview, I see ya. And you're as pretty as that Midwestern sky. But I'm leaving Lena until the next time I see ya. Just know that you're all on my mind. You just know that you're all on my mind.
I'm the only one. There's thousands of people clapping for you, Noob. I'm giving you some love. You are absolutely amazing. And I can't say thank you enough, but we're going to have an after party tonight. Gabe has said after Scott Page rocks us that he's willing to stay and play with us. So please, hashtag Preem tonight. We're growing tonight. I don't care if you buy $20 worth, $10 worth. Make some buys on our chart and tip Gabe and tip the rest of these artists that are coming up, giving their love. I love you all. Gabe, we will see you here in a little bit. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
All right, everybody. So look, we are starting this concert off right. Look, I am a rookie at this. I don't put together promotions in 30 minutes, but the power of love is with us. We are doing something amazing. And if you didn't know that and you can't feel that, I don't know what to tell you. This is living at its finest. We're going to lift our core team up and take everybody with us. And that's what I'm so thankful for. Because if you do the things right, if you do the right thing every day, you never have to worry about your job or your pay. And I'm telling you, we're doing everything right. Look at all these hashtags. Let's keep growing, everybody. This is freaking awesome. Look, I got to give the super sticker shout out to Abel Ortiz, our fearless leader. Thank you so much. And SHIBPREME, thank you so much for the super sticker. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give it back. That's what I always do. Now, let's get into the next artist real quick. I want to talk a little bit here. So our next artist is one of our own. All right. He is, he's been with us through thick and thin. And I'm telling you right now, when it comes to love of the Preem token and what we're trying to do, this man is with us through thick and thin. He brings his friends in, and it's not about, what they bring in, or how they do it. He's just doing it. He's there grinding with us all the time. The next man is Donnie, the crypto pusher. So let me go ahead and bring him in. What's up,
Uncle One Leg?
What's up, baby? Thank you so much for being here tonight. Now, so tell us a little bit about yourself. We got a few minutes. Tell us about your story and what's going on.
My name's Donnie the Crypto Pusher, aka Chub Dot. That's my artist name. I'm from Long Beach, California. Man, and I'm just excited to be here.
Well, we are so thankful that you're here. Look, everybody, I'm going to throw up Donnie's tip wallet once he gets started. He's got one song for us tonight. This was put together very
possible too. I found another one.
All right, we might do two. He'll be in the after party after Scott Page tonight. But the first song he's about to go with. But please give Donnie some love and hashtag Preem, y'all. I want to get trending. We got a lot of eyeballs on this. We did a great job promoting it earlier today, and I want to get trending on Twitter to bring all the eyes to our token and lift our family up where we're trying to get to by next Friday. I want 1,000 holders. I'm going to work until we get it done. With no further ado, I'm going to go ahead and give this over to Donnie the Crypto Push.
All right, y'all. Thanks for having me. I go by Chub Dot as an artist. This is a song I wrote called Karma. When you sitting uncontent, thinking, reminiscing, remember karma's one of God's invisible children. And when she come to strike you back, stay strapped when you hit it. If you make it out alive, keep rolling and living. When you sitting uncontent, thinking, reminiscing, remember karma's one of God's invisible children. And when she come to strike you back, stay strapped when you hit it. If you make it. I'm just sitting here thinking about all of the days I did wrong in the streets. So many missions complete. So many homies I passed with. And too many of them deceased. And I'm knowing the Grim Reaper creep. Like, why I still passing the weed? Because the universe speak a whole nother language that I understand with T. And that should be getting to me. I'm that one lion for my breed. I tried my whole life to remain a cub, but it's time for Simba to be king. It's time for a kid to be man, accept the leadership roles of God's plan. And treat a tree like Tarzan. I'm a swing looking over my land, cause all of my people, they healthy and wealthy, and if they ain't well, they try to be. She think I'm a man who don't feel a thing. I only do it wrong cause she lied to me. Tears in my eyes, only I can see. I fucked up allowing you in my privacy. And this is only my honesty, but the marathon continue on me. You better believe when you sitting content, thinking, reminiscing. Remember karma's one of God's invisible children. And when she come to strike you back, stay strapped when you hit it. If you make it out alive, keep rolling and living. When you sitting content, thinking, reminiscing. What? Remember karma's one of God's invisible children. And when she come to strike you back, stay strapped when you hit it. And if you look, hey, I be feeling like I'm all I got in these streets. I can trust no one but me. How you want me to follow your feet with no introduction during your speech? If I ever bring you to a feast, I'm gonna give you utensils to eat. See me, I don't mess with the strong. My mission on earth is to strengthen the weak, and that should be getting to me. Some people don't want to succeed. They say the grass greener on the other side, but we just need water and seeds. They still don't believe the stock Jack climb really started off as a bean. And then be intrigued when they blessings is never received. You better believe when you sit in uncontent, thinking, reminiscing. Remember karma's one of God's invisible children. And when she come to strike you back, stay strapped when you hit it. And if you make it out alive, keep rolling it, living.
There it is, Crypto Donnie, Crypto Pusher, baby. What's up? That was beautiful, man. And look, we was having a little bit of mic things going on in the beginning. It was perfect. It's just what we do here. The power of positivity works for us every single time.
You know what I'm saying, man? Thank you for having me, man. If y'all like to hear another one in the after party, I'll be there, baby.
That's right. Well, thank you so much, Donnie. We love you. I put your tip wallet up, and we're going to continue to grow and continue to put you out there. And thank you so much for all you do every day. I know you brought a lot of people into this community, and I know that there's been some hurting in your heart, you know, but we're coming around you with love right now, okay? We're going to the top together, okay?
Let's get there, man. To the Pluto, baby.
Let's go, baby. Thank you, Donnie. All right, everybody. He's going to be in the after party after Scott Page. I'm trying to stay on schedule here, baby. Boom, boom, boom. I think we're doing a good job for me being a rookie here, but we are doing it. So look, one thing I'm not a rookie at is that's crypto. I'm not a financial advisor, but what I can tell you right now is I've dedicated a lot of my life to making sure that people are understanding in the know of what's going on with crypto and that people are early. I'm telling you right now, I'm dedicated to this team for a bunch of reasons, but the number one reason is honesty. The number two reason the Preem team is supreme, all right, is because the token count is right, all right? After we burn off what we're going to burn off, there's no quadrillion tokens that we have to burn off and pray to God that everybody does X, Y, Z, and all this to get somewhere. No, I'm letting you know, hear my voice. Get in the game early, ride with us, be loyal, be faithful to us because we're going to be faithful to you. The token address is out here. Go ahead and get what you can, okay? So my next artist, let me go ahead and get him ready. 1 second. So my next artist, FuzzyManDennis. Now let me tell you a little bit about FuzzyMan, all right? So he's the first person that I've ever signed to my own label, all right? Or we're together. We're partners, okay? He is an extremely talented young man. Whenever he gets in front of people, they go crazy, all right? I'm just telling you, he's got the it factor. Now, I want you to just feel him tonight. Listen to his music. If you don't mind, I'm gonna share out his website. Go and join his fan page. I'm gonna send that out here. But with no further ado, I'm gonna go ahead here. Let me get everything ready. Let me get this set up. Make sure I got him right in the background here. All right. No further ado, I'm going ahead and bring it up. FuzzyManDennis.
Damn, used to being pro. Now I look back like it a joke. Surrounded by money like smoke. You see me, but do not approach. But that be Louis Vuitton, but that how it go. Damn. Back in the day in the project, didn't need objects, needed results. I needed a dough, the 5-type scale with the water type flow. You know what I'm on, you know how it go. She asking to fuck, but we friends for the most. Hands in the air, but ain't making a toast. And bitches be begging to be in my pose. Get on my dick, you can't handle the smoke. Got the whole crew and we pulling up deep. Got that bitch down on her hands and her knees. She don't need lessons on birds and the bees. Why would she need that when Shawty got me? Shawty got all of my senses in lie. I had to promise that I'd never be shot. I only speak truth on my fingers of Christ. Yeah. I was damn used to being pro. Now I look back like it a joke. Surrounded by money like smoke. You see me, but do not approach. But that be Louis Vuitton, but that how it go.
Oh, that's how it go, yeah, that's how it go. Pulling out fast, all you see is that smoke. Running up cash, I'ma treat that hoe. Beat that hoe. Right from the back, I'ma freak that hoe. Bitch, I'm a Mac, got cheese like ricotta. Hop in that water, they never gon' find him. Hop in that water, he probably be drowning. Hop in that water, gon' meet the piranhas. They bust your head open like it's a pinata, and we don't know nada. This batch looking for an all black Honda. My shooter look like he from Wakanda. When we get booked, it's just for some commas. Y'all boys scrape up change for $1. Big said more money, more problems, Probably why I ain't around you, Right from the hip, I down you, Red sight, I found you, Hands tied, I bound you. Running your spot and take all your valuables. Yeah, yeah. Bitch.
I was damn used to being pro. Now I look back like it a joke. Surrounded by money like smoke. You see me, but do not approach. By that be Louis Vuitton, but that how it go. Damn.
I hope y'all felt that fire. And look, his album drops on the 16th. I'm so proud of FuzzyManDennis. He's already been on a world tour, and he's about to come back up and talk with us about his U.S. tour. But please check him out. Please follow the links and join his fan page. I'm working so hard. He's working so hard, and we love the power of positivity. He's here for the Preem token. So with no further ado, I'm going to go ahead and bring up Mr. FuzzyManDennis. How you doing, Dennis?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Hey, man, that was awesome. It sounded so good, and I know your album is about to drop, and you spent a lot of time in the studio. Tell everybody how it was making this album that's about to come out.
It was, like, honestly a dream. It was so amazing to be able to, like, fulfill my desire to be able to create and like inspire.
I'm telling you, I am inspired by you because I know what you've been through in you know, your younger life. I know what you're striving to be, you know, and I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that we get you there, buddy. But so tell everybody a little bit, just a little bit about your world tour. You know, I know you hit a couple spots overseas, and then tell people about your U.S. tour, if you don't mind.
I went to visit my mom in the UK, and then I was able to perform in Ireland. She lives in Northern Ireland, but we went to also Spain and Portugal, and then yeah, basically just like a lot around the UK, the fucking border of France, and then now we're gonna be doing a trip all the way to New York, so all the spots in between we're gonna be hitting too.
Man, I'm so thankful. I'm trying to get down to Florida. I want to be there for your album release party. But look, the 16th of this month, y'all, all his blood, sweat, and tears that he's put in for 1 year to make this beautiful album, Denny Massacres, is coming out. That's the name of his title track here. Please check him out. Show some love. I'm going to throw his link up in the chat. Thank you for being here for the Preem token. When we start making NFTs for artists and we release music for artists, you will be there. We love you and hope you have a great day. Thank you.
Bet. Thank you. You too.
All right, everybody. That was FuzzyManDennis. Oh, yeah, baby. Let me go ahead and put his information back up in the chat real quick so you can all check it out. I'm sorry I'm running this show by myself because I don't know how to do it all yet. But, hey, I think the show's going pretty daggone good. What do y'all think? Let's go ahead and post it here. Boom. Give him some love real quick. Give him some love. All right, y'all. We got a few minutes here before Scott Page comes on. He'll be on in about 8 to 10 minutes. So let's go ahead and bring Gabriel back up and let him play us some tunes. Hey, Gabriel, if you don't mind, go ahead and hit us one more song. I see Scott in the background. He's about ready to go.
Yeah. I'll hit you with one more song real quick.
Hey, Gabe, one sec.
Yeah.
Gabe, sorry, buddy. 1 second. I'm going to go ahead and bring in Scott, okay? He's ready to roll.
You got it. Absolutely.
No,
What you saying, bud?
I'm not ready yet.
10-4. All right, we'll keep on jamming, baby.
You guys keep jamming. I got to get my horn out and stuff.
10-4, no problem.
All right, I'll be back.
Thank you.
What's up, Scott?
All right, Gabe, go ahead and rock this joint.
All right, here it is. Another true story. I was a young buck in the rut, got me a job, and then guess what? 40 hours passed, and that company check cashed. Monday alarm bell rang like revelry in hell, and I was broke, but I had stories to tell. And I'd rather write these country songs than have good credit. And I'd rather run these highways raw than be indebted. I might be flat broke, heartbroken, no joke, I don't regret it. Yeah, I'd rather write these country songs than have good credit. I'd rather write these country songs than have good credit. Oh, she was a 10 out of 10 in Blanchardville, Wisconsin. And I gambled on what trouble she could get me in. $10,000 later, she ran off, but I don't hate her. I got my stories and I'll love her again. And I'd rather write these country songs than have good credit. And I'd rather run these highways raw than be indebted. I might be flat broke, heartbroken, but no joke, I don't regret it. I'd rather write these country songs than have good credit. I'd rather write these country songs than have good credit. I'd rather write these country songs than have good credit. That's it. That's just it. And then Scott Page comes up and rocks the world.
I tell you, man, it's going to be absolutely outstanding. So let's talk a little bit, why Scott's getting ready. First and foremost, let me see if I can post this real quick. There we go. This gentleman, BYNKWM Bink, is a winner of a giveaway. Okay, he was one of the winners from earlier. So I got Cindy and BYNK is a winner. So you get 5,000 Preem tokens. Just reach out to me and give me some love and reach out to me on DM. So, all right. So we are having some lightning here, but it's all good. So, Gabe, how was your weekend, man? What all did you get into this weekend? I saw you was at a festival.
Yeah, I was down in Clinton, Iowa for the Tailgate and Tall Boys Festival. And it was a citywide kind of festival. And I was brought in to both play and paint. They had me painting, and there was artists every 100 feet or so, dancers, singers, guitar players, painters. It was so magical. The whole town was just alive with artists. It was really cool.
And everybody that's watching this right now, if you want to see Gabe, Gabe's going to go ahead and talk about this. You will be at the first Shiba Fest, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. Shiba Sequoia Forest is an amazingly successful already NFT project that is for really an incredible cause. Obviously, saving the forest, the Sequoia Forest is just an amazing thing. What Andrew Prater has done as far as uniting a community, I just can't say enough good about him. This project is legit and it's going big. He's got some of the most amazing artists in the world going to be playing this festival, and I'm very, very honored to be counted among them. So.
Well, I'm looking forward to getting to shake your hand and getting to know you, But look, do you feel this like I feel? It's not just me. It's not the one-leg bandit. Do you feel it in your spirit, what we got going on here?
Absolutely. Yeah. This is, I've been in the music industry. I got in, when I was 15 years old and I've been in that Web 2 world, since the birth of the internet, really. That was when I started. So I've seen this whole evolution of humanity versus technology. And it's culminated into this amazing Web3 space that is so sincere and it's so honest and it's so welcoming and it's so creative. I can't say enough good about it. And then along comes Preem and, just completely changes my world. So I'm an evangelist, man. I'm running around the world telling everybody.
I love it. I love it. So talk a little bit more about your art. Let's talk about what we're going to turn into NFTs and we're going to sell to people. We're going to have 4 or 5 different options, but what do you do?
Yeah, so I'm an oil on canvas portrait artist. About 7 years ago, I sold off my construction company, or what I could of it. That sounds way more impressive than it actually is, but it really just I didn't starve. But I opened up an art studio and I started painting portraits. I printed up some business cards and I did it for extra money, like side money, and then it turned into something really life-changing for me. My portraits have been featured in museum exhibits. They've been featured in galleries. I've had stuff shown in Alaska. Flown all over the world. I've had pieces go to Russia and Israel and England, all throughout the UK. It's been an amazing ride, and I didn't realize, how special portraits were to people that were receiving them. So that's what I do. People hire me to paint oil on canvas portraits, and that could be any number of things: a memorial portrait, a pet portrait, a family portrait, or just a boudoir. That's a very, very personal, emotional thing for people when they have it done. It's different than anybody would imagine, but yeah, that's what I do. I'm a portrait artist.
And what we're thinking, we're going to start your portraits at, for a single portrait with a solid background, we're going to start your portraits at about a half ETH. Okay, so a half ETH will be the floor there, and then work it up depending on how many people, backgrounds, and different abstracts you put in the back. Correct?
That's right. Yeah, exactly right. Keep it simple, keep it straightforward, and it's an amazing service that will far outlast any money spent on it. So you actually get the physical painting. It's not just the NFT. So.
Well, I tell you, we are going to lift you up and get you there. Now, I'm still looking for Scott. He's in the background. So, do you have any more? I know you got a full genre.
Oh man, I got a whole catalog. I can go all night if you want to.
Dude, I appreciate it. I'm going to tip you for each song at the end of this.
You're too kind. Just make it preem, please.
I will, baby. I will.
That's generational wealth as far as I'm concerned. All right, here's a song that becomes true every 6 months or so. It's called Bachelorhood. Yeah, I never had a worry, not a care in the world, till I lost my mind when we fell in love with a girl. Now I'm saying sorry daily cause my jokes are all misunderstood. Yeah, I never knew I wanted flowered patterns on sheets. Yeah, I never knew I did it wrong whenever I eat. I never knew that hanging out with my friends meant I was up to no good. I'm going back to the bachelorhood where I don't think twice, though I probably should. Here, hold my beer, I'm guessing this will be good. I'm going back to the bachelorhood where it's see you sayonara, and I guess it's been good. I'm going back to the bachelorhood. Where a 6-string in the corner counts as home decor, and the dog can take the couch, I'll sleep on the floor, and no one shakes their head when the waitress asks if I want one more. I'm going back to the bachelorhood where I don't think twice, though I probably should. Here, hold my beer, I'm guessing this will be good. I'm going back to the bachelorhood where it's see you sayonara, and I guess it's been good. I'm going back to the bachelorhood. Yeah, I can't say I won't miss that soft touch or that long kiss. You know the times when you treat me like you should. But those times were so few, you were kind, less than cruel. So I guess I'm better off in the hood. Where a supermodel poster is my centerpiece. She's from 1995, but she still looks good to me. And her mama doesn't whisper to her daily saying that I'm no good. I'm going back to the bachelorhood where I don't think twice, though I probably should. Here, hold my beer, I'm guessing this will be good. I'm going back to the bachelorhood where it's see you sayonara, and I guess it's been good. I'm going back to the bachelorhood. I'm going back to the bachelorhood. I'm going going back to the bachelorhood.
Oh, yeah, everybody, let's give him some love. We got another super sticker up here. Let's do Abel Ortiz. Thank you for the super sticker. We greatly appreciate you. Man, it is just an awesome stream so far. So, Gabe, I don't want to overwork you, but I'm telling you, we are so thankful. Stick around. Let's continue this party while we got this many people watching, okay? And look, everybody, we're doing this, so we want to bring in a new holder event for Preem, okay? Find the address, buy a little bit of Preem, $100. Send me an email to the onelegbandit@manusfettermedical.com, and I'm going to bonus you 5,000 Preem tokens. Let's freaking go. 5,000. So that's what we're going to do. Gabe, I'm going to set you back, and I'll see you in a few minutes, okay?
Yeah.
All right, everybody. So look, let me tell you right now, when it comes to innovation, to bringing the power to the people, comes to just music from the heart, we're about to bring up Mr. Scott Page. All right. Going to go ahead and bring him to the forefront and let him tell the truth about what's going on in the crypto world.
Ha! Hey, everyone. How we doing, man? How we doing today? We
Hey,
good?
We doing good, and we're bringing the power of positivity and truth to crypto, aren't we, Scott?
This is absolutely true. Listen, this is the people's movement. You know, I mean, if you think about what's going on right now, if you look at what's happening with the whole banking systems, with the way businesses are being done, we're all of us and everybody here. I'm sure I have no idea how many people are out there right now, but you know, all of us, we're really the builders. We're the people that are really kind of getting in the game right now. And we've got a great opportunity, a real shot for the people to take back the power, virtually of the currency, of the relationship of the owner, and a way to build businesses now like we've never had before, especially when you start looking at what the power of NFTs and tokens and tokenomics and all of those things going on. So I'm actually very excited, you know, about you know, what's going on here. These are very interesting times, and it's just great to see that, you know, the people are starting to band together to kind of build together, because with what's great about the NFTs is the way you can build business models on top of them. And I really love, that's one of the reasons I'm excited about what's going on with Preem here, is because we're kind of really looking at the innovation side of this. You know, these are uncharted territories. It's all new kind of stuff, but there's definitely, you know, a lot of power in this for people to really build and grow and build together, right? I mean, that's one of the powerful things about this. And what's also so incredible about NFTs, because, you know, we have this little basically smart contract that manages all the rights and the roles and the permissions to the assets and the types of things that they're connected to. So it starts to create new business ideas and ways that we can present. And what's beautiful is in that rights roles, I can build something and hand it off to you, and then you can go build on top of it, and we can all win, right? And it's beautiful because we got this little robot network over here called the blockchain, which basically will help handle all those transactions for us. So, you know, it's very exciting, and it's incredibly fun to be part of this community. The community is what makes it so exciting. Personally, for me, I've been thrilled to be in this sort of Web3 community now for like almost getting close to 3 years, believe it or not, which is, I guess, is kind of an OG in this space. Yeah, it's, you know, it's really the camaraderie and the group of people. And, you know, it's always about the people who's building this stuff. It's about the team. And I'm just, you know, I'm being straight ahead. When I got to meet Abel and SHIBPREME both together, I was really blown away with the kind of the integrity of these people. And, you know, they're just good folks. And I'm just enjoying now working with them. And, you know, we're actually getting ready. We've got some really cool things we're going to start presenting to the community here as we go forward. One of them is, you know, I'm really excited that our company Loot 8 is going to be now kind of pioneering, working with the Preem to kind of develop this whole new model around this application that we've built, which is going to be, I think, is going to be great for the community and allow people to have a really look at NFTs, how they are from a points, loyalty, and experience, the potential of what you can do with those, and how we can kind of gamify the experience and allow access and the events. And we've got a lot of live events and stuff coming up this year. So, you know, we're very excited over at Loot. My business partners, Marcus and myself, are just excited to be working with this team. And Baby Shib, you're my man too. I got to tell you, that guy is fantastic. One of the smarter dudes I've met in this space. And more importantly, just the real deal. Very authentic dude. And this is, we're starting to have some fun. Rockstar Scott Page. I wouldn't go that far, but
Oh no, you are a rock star. And let's not just talk about the rock star version of you. Let's talk about how much energy that you're putting into bringing this knowledge to people. You were just up in DC. You've been all around the world. You helped create another country, correct?
Well, I'm part of it. It's called Lieberland, and I just got back. Actually, I've been out on the circuit doing a bunch of speaking at a bunch of different conferences. I was just in Tulum at the Tulum Crypto Fest, and then I went to Serbia in Belgrade. We did the Tomorrow Conference, which was an incredible conference. By the way, Serbia is an incredible place. And then part of that, I met Vit there, who is the president of a new country that's just been launched there about 5 or 6 years. It's a fascinating study. It's about, people owning. They own this land. All the holders, the token holders, they own this land, and it's all Bitcoin. It's a totally Bitcoin, and it's a new social experience that will kind of change the direction. I mean, like right now, like I said, we're at a very interesting time with all the technologies coming out. Look what's going on with AI, and now you're looking at the tokens, and so this is one of those very disruptive, very innovative, very exciting, very scary. It's just a wild time to be alive right now. And in Serbia, they're doing some very interesting things. Who would think Serbia would be one of the places that innovation is coming out of in this space? And
let's talk about that real quick. They have the freedom to create the innovation in the space. We need to get people off our backs. Let us create in America. We are just chomping at the bit to show people what we want to do. And Scott, you know this. The blockchain does not lie. It does not lie. You can't fake it out. And if you do this right, you want to talk about real growth, we will be able to do that and also solve so many problems like debt, homelessness, so many problems with the blockchain. Just let us be.
Yeah, I mean, there's no question. I mean, it's such a powerful technology. And again, when you look at NFTs, the ownership of digital assets, what it means around the world to places that don't have resources, people that can then start their own businesses, build digital business, because now that you've got digital assets that have value, it completely changes the model. We're actually working right now. We're in the talks with an organization that's solving a big problem around the world, and they're looking at using our app. And it's one that I actually want to bring to our community, the Prime community here. And it's all around farming and how farmers, when farmers deliver their goods, like, something that may cost 5 cents to 10 cents, that they get paid for it by the time it hits the shelves in Whole Foods or something, it's $5. Right. And the poor farmers never get any more out of that. So there's ways that we can now, through tokenomics and basically building the relationships between the people that are actually consuming the goods, between the vendors that are supplying the goods, and also back with the farmers, where they can, every time something is sold, they can then be paid back. They can get some more money on it. So it's a way to start really evening the playing field, bringing people from around the world together and building more building businesses and stuff and sustaining. So, this is, like I said, this is a place where the people get to take back the power. It's going to take all of us to get educated. Education. People need to learn what this technology is and what it actually means for the people. And obviously we're working on new ways to onboard people, get them into the game much easier. It's always tough to get out there and get MetaMask and all this stuff and seed phrases and everything, but that's all starting to go away. And I really believe that, we're now in that we've been in this sort of crypto winter for a little bit here. But what I can tell you is all the people that I deal with, all the builders, the people that are out there, they're not stopping. People understand the power of this technology and where we're going right now. So I think we're going to see, personally, I just think we're going to be seeing a bull run. It's going to start going into next year. I think this thing's going to rock big time. And it's really up to us, the builders, the community, to start looking for ways to use this technology in a way that's actually can really help mankind in a way, because there's a lot of things in humanity that are at stake right now, because we're really in a kind of a war between centralization and decentralization. And this opportunity for us to stay decentralized. I happen to be a decentralized maxi. I believe that that's so important for us to be able to keep our freedoms, be able to keep our sovereignty. And we just need to educate people and realize that centralized systems that control everything could be forms of slavery for us. I mean, we've already been under this taxation and systems that we're already pretty much under the central bank systems are at that stage. And now we have a chance to break free of this. And it will be it's a very interesting time to be into this game. But we need everybody. We need everybody here to really start helping and teaching people how to build on top of this technology. Because first of all, everything will be touched by this. Everything. I believe every business, I don't care what business you're in, what you're in, NFTs will also completely, change the way business. I'm sorry. I got a text just came in that was mind blowing to me, and I just got distracted. So I totally lost where I was at. But anyway, we need to, get on this game together and help everybody and figure out how we can win together. So anyhow.
Well, I want to continue the transition here, but what sparked you, Scott? When did you feel it and know that you needed to give your effort to it? Look, you've been around the world. You've done music. You have tons of friends. You made it, all right? But you felt it just like I feel it every day to educate and to lift others up through this. What sparked you? What brought you to Web3?
Well, so just a little background on myself, even though, all my years playing with Pink Floyd and, my Supertramp Total, all my music days, which I loved, I've always had this love for business. I wanted to really understand what it was to build a business. My father was a serial entrepreneur. So I'm actually on my 4th company. All my companies have been around the tech space, innovated. I did my very first CD-ROM, which was called Toonland back in the day, which was the world's first interactive cartoon musical. I did that with a gentleman by the name of Richard Merrick, who was our CTO, and George Grayson at a company called Seventh Level. So that really got me into the tech space. So since then, I've had all my businesses and companies have been around the technology space. So my career has been kind of that music entertainment guy that really got into working with engineers and developers and been around it. So I love the combination of technology and business in its sense. So been around it for a long time. I was lucky. During my days at Seventh Level, I met a gentleman by the name of Ken Rakowski. Ken Rakowski is been a very big influencer in the tech space. He used to do all the drive home talk show for CNET radio back in the day during the days of the early kind of internet boom, and very much a thing. And he has this organization called METAL, which is Media, Entertainment, Technology, Artists, Leaders. Every Saturday since the early 90s, we've been getting together on Saturdays. It's like a TED Talk. Kind of an idea with a group of people, but in that is a lot of the top crypto pioneers. So it was Brock Pierce, and Michael Turpin, who's kind of considered the godfather of Bitcoin, William Quigley, who started Wax and Tether. And, so I was around a lot of these crypto guys. They were coming to our things, preaching about Bitcoin, when it was sub $100, right? It was early days of Bitcoin. And so I got into it at that time and started really learning about it. But it wasn't until about 3 years ago right after the, I was following a little bit of, obviously being tech, when you're in the tech space, the whole thing is you've got to stay on top of what's happening. So I'm constantly following and obviously hearing what was going on in crypto. And I saw the crypto punks and crypto kitties came out. And at that time, I really didn't fully grasp it. And then I started getting, after the big Beeple drop, I started getting calls from people saying, Paige, you got to put out all you got to NFT your memorabilia, because they know I have this massive memorabilia collection, which is going to be interesting because real quick, I put a digital twin of everything I've collected, over 7,000 things through the years, every photograph, every Pink Floyd photograph, Supertramp, everything I just put on a hard drive. That's a special thing that's going to the moon on an Elon Musk Falcon 9, where they're dropping off a time capsule of 222 artists. I was very fortunate to become one of those, of our works and our things. to be put on this hard drive that's supposed to last 1 billion years, a special format that's going to be put onto the moon, and that's coming up. And so we're going to have a lot of the moon collection we're going to be bringing out here, and we're going to be presenting a lot of this stuff over to the SHIB community that's going to be happening too. But anyway, just been around this space since that time. These guys really got me into it. I remember the night after getting these calls to, start doing my own stuff, get out there. I met with some people and I didn't really like it much. And being a technologist, building engineers, I called up my blockchain buddies and I said, hey man, well, this NFT thing, let's go do this. Let's go figure this out. So together we went and worked. And then I got very lucky through a gentleman by the name of Ruby Mazar. Ruby was the gentleman that did the very first Rolling Stones lips. He was doing an art show. Me and my partner at that time, we decided, like, let's talk to Ruby about doing turning these into NFTs. Well, we had about 2.5 weeks. We put together the play. We flew to Hawaii where he was doing his physical art show. We put up the animated NFTs of those, and we actually sold one for $1.1 million.
Boom, baby.
And that was like, whoa,
that's the power.
Now I'm starting. It's got my attention, right? It got my attention there when I started seeing that, right? So,
and I want to say something right there. If you own a black NFT, I'm telling you right now, I feel it is worth, a black SHIBPREME is worth $1 million in my opinion. I would not sell mine for $1 million. I want you to know what we're building here is something special. Please, Scott, tell everyone about Loot 8, the connectivity, the power of love, and how you built Loot 8.
Yeah, so Loot 8 came out of it's a little bit of a combination of a lot of things that I've been working on through the years. It's really funny because multimedia, when I was building interactive games and educational titles, that was what I did back in the early 90s with Seventh Level, was all the gamification. When I saw NFTs and started to realize the power of what they were, it's not a JPEG of an ape with some kind of authentication. That's not what NFTs are about. I started to realize that this is a much, much bigger deal, like much, much bigger deal. But when I started putting together my collections and I was going to go out and put it out. Then I saw how complex it was, just to onboard myself or bring a brand. I needed to find programmers that knew, Solidity could write contracts, and how do I market this? I mean, it was crazy. And then once I did that, then I got my NFT. Then how do I get them to buy it? I got to get them to go get a MetaMask or somebody that knows nothing about crypto. And I saw the complexity there. And then I saw how hard it was once I did that. Now I've got to get people over onto Discord. Discord is one of the toughest, most painful networks. So I realized that the problems needed to be solved first, right? So what I did was I got lucky. Met my business partner who is a world-class CTO. I mean, this guy was CTO for Fortune 500 companies, SBC Global. He's a major DeFi. He's he's got blockchain patents. He just was awarded 3 patents in quantum computing. Really serious technologist. We hit it off, and he had started actually building out some ideas on thinking of NFTs from a points and loyalty side of it. We connected up and we realized we could solve those problems. So Loot 8 is all about solving the problem of onboarding a brand or a project like Preme or any of that really simply. We got a very easy way to bring people into the Web3, and then we have it so it's real simple to bring anybody, create an entire wallet with just that's built into the Loot 8 is really a decentralized wallet that has an onboarding for brands, a simple onboarding for anybody from Web 2. We designed it so that Web 2 users, we could bring them on because we realize, we're a tiny, the NFT and crypto community is really tiny compared to the rest of the world. Most people don't know anything about it. So how do we start bringing sort of what I would call the average person that knows nothing about this that wants to get in it. So we've got a really simple way that anybody, all they need is an email, or they can use one of their social things. You just click one of those buttons. And all of a sudden you build you a Web3 fully decentralized wallet. We run 100% on the blockchain. We're not running on servers or any of that kind of stuff. Then once we had that, we realized now that people are in the system, how do I talk to them? So we built all the social media and stuff into this at the same time.
That's awesome. So we can communication. We've got building
onboarding. and brand onboarding or artist onboarding or project onboarding. So we've really solved those in a really simple way, and everybody gets in. There's no code needed. You're in the game. And then NFTs are all about, it's about the experience. So we built what we called an experience wallet, and we have these experience passport, and we have these experience passports for the different brands. And in there you can airdrop tokens. It's also location based. So the application is alive. So it's used for live events. When you go to live events, if you show up at the live events, it's geofenced. You can start getting tokens can be dropped in, or if you want to go in between the hours and 7, and if you're there between 7 and 8 o'clock, you can have tokens drop. So it's time based, location based. And then it also has a whole series of promotional things that can be built in it. So it's all really about thinking about the access control through the NFTs to the holders, their different layers, the super VIPs, to the rares, to the general, to all of those different things that are tied to the tokens. Then the experience of live events, and it's really about bringing physical goods, digital goods together, phygital, into a new world. So one of the things that I'm excited about with the community here is they brought to us, Abel has brought us in. So we're going to have a series of toys and physical things that we're actually tying to these experiences too. So I think the next big run in this whole game is going to be physical and digital, this phygital space. And so that's Loot 8 is all about making this sort of the your what I would call your life passport that can be used in locations, a way for we can communicate as holders together and basically grow and share and build together.
I cannot wait. And everybody, Scott Page is with Preem. You are with us, right? We're going to do this together.
Oh yeah, no, we're doing this. No, we're already actually getting ready. We're in the planning, building stages. This is going to be great. And I think, and we have some real exciting things that we're going to launch on this community. We've come up with something that nobody else has ever done yet. And I think it's going to blow people's mind.
Yeah. Don't tell people.
I'm not saying anything. No, and I'm not trying to hype anything. I'm just saying, it sounds like I'm hyping. I'm just letting people know that we're very excited about a few things that we're about ready to launch. And the first people that are going to have access to these ideas and concepts and is going to be the Preem community. Because we're, like I said, we've now joined in with Loot 8 to start building, because this is great for us too. We just launched. We've run a couple of events and conferences now with our application. Very excited, and we're really looking for the feedback from people to help us build and grow together, because that's the beauty of this whole thing.
Doing it together.
It's the people's movement. And I want to talk one more thing, and then we can move on. But
talk away.
This one of the things that, oh, it's cool. Look at that. One of the things that is so exciting about NFTs is the fact that when I call it the people's movement, I mean this. And I always, at every one of the talks, so some people that have already heard me in some of these conversations and some of our things, I'm just going to reiterate this, because I think this is really important to show the power of this. Because remember, everybody out there, there's opportunities for whoever's out there right now to get into this Web3 NFT space. And like I said, it's going to affect every business. I don't care if you're a yoga studio, a hat maker, a clothes maker, a gym, a bar. Everything will start to use this technology because of the power of what it allows you to do. So anyhow, I was going to tell this story. So I went to an NFT meetup about 6-9 months ago, and this girl gets up and starts to talk, and she says, I'm 19 years old. Photography is my whole life. I get up every day. I shoot photography. That's all I do. That's all I want to do. I want to be one of the greatest photographers ever. She says, I got into NFTs 9 months ago. And she says she was happy to say that she now lives 100% off of her NFT sales in her NFT community. She pays all of her rent. She pays her car payment, and she lived all of her food, everything. But she said this was also cool. Is she said, I carved a small piece of this, my contract off for my local community center. And I'm so proud to say that I had already given them 2.5 ETH. And at that time, that was $10,000. So I ask anybody out there, how many people can think of a 19-year-old that's a photographer that nobody really knows, just up and coming, that's living off their art and actually donating up to $10,000 to their community center.
Power, baby. Power.
It's mind-boggling. And some people say, wow, how are you going to do that? I'm telling you, the opportunities to build on top of NFT infrastructure, the opportunities to create new businesses, new business models, new way to gamify, program NFTs. You can have NFTs that can change every day. You got NFTs that you can add to, dynamic NFTs. We're seeing so many new innovation. And when all this innovation is coming on right now, this is the moment when people could all lift all our boats, right? I mean, I go back to the early days of CD-ROM when, we lived in this little complex up in San Francisco, and guys like Mark Cuban and Travis Skelling, who started Uber and stuff, were sleeping on the couches and stuff. And then the next thing you know, these are the people you're hanging. And that's what's so beautiful about being in this game right now, is that the opportunity to hang and collaborate with the best. So, because we're building an infrastructure with Loot 8 and everything else, and we'll tie into the Preem community about bringing some of the best artists around in to basically bring things together to collaborate, because the collaboration right now, and it doesn't have to be competition. I call it co-opetition, where we can all help each other, right? We're not like saying, oh, this token over here is better, this one's worse. We're like saying, how do we grow together and make it happen? Because listen, this is such a new industry, such a new time. There's a plenty for everyone, and there's going to be so many opportunities. The most important thing is for people to learn. And why we want people to learn is because we have to resist what's coming from a centralized side. We need to understand that we want to take back the power of the relationship, the currency, and the business, and solve these problems, because government doesn't do it a good job a lot of times, and the things that they're, it's not always in the people's best interest.
The government wants you to work and make 3% on your money. Look, I love paying my taxes. I'm a veteran amputee. I love America. Okay. Yeah. But we need to innovate right now. You need to just let us work and let us build this. Okay. Now, why do I tell people so much about the Preem token? Now, when Scott says there's no competition, there is no competition. All right. We are still all early. We're 400 holders. I want to build this up, and we're going to continue this rise upward. But what there is there's bad players, right, Mr. Page? There's bad players. And if you run on the bad token, you're going to get wrecked. You need to get with people that you believe, that you see out here that's working hard every day and trying to lift you up. And that's what the Preem token is. That's what Loot 8 and that's what Scott Page is doing for the people.
Yeah, I mean, it's just pioneering here. This is pioneering with a great team of people that want to go figure it out. We don't have it all figured out.
No.
I'm just telling you. Nobody's got it figured out. So this is definitely for those that want to get in and learn, but the way to get in and learn is just to get in, right? And whether this is this or anything else, here's a couple things. I don't know how many people are out there. Again, I would imagine that most of the people here are NFT savvy, right? They understand NFTs, they understand crypto. They're people that are in the DeFi space and looking at all this stuff. But there's I give a couple links to people because I think it's important. And I think even some of the people that are even in this game that are kind of want to keep learning. I mean, I always learn. I'm constantly learning. I'm curious as can be. That's what I love. Is that there's a couple links, a couple things that you can use. And I give this out to the people also that are in the game that are trying to help other people understand how crypto, how NFTs, how this new space is working. One is you can tell people to go to Whiteboard Crypto. Type that into Google or into YouTube, Whiteboard Crypto. And what those are little 7-minute to 15-minute, those little whiteboard explainer videos. And they're really cool because it'll tell you what is staking, how to create an NFT. Well, I mean, all these things. They're little educational pieces to get people to start understanding. The other one is the other person who I am such a fan of, is she goes by the moniker of Crypto Casey. Crypto Casey is an educator, teacher. She's got incredible YouTube videos on education. I will send you a link to one. It's like the beginner's guide to Bitcoin. It is an incredible link because it walks through the concept of cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, talks about decentralization, the banks, how this all works, and gives you a good education. But during that, she's also saying, here's a link to this. This one video can give you a starter kit to start getting people to understand, because I'm telling everybody here, everybody needs to get smart. Be careful. Don't just jump into this game. Get into learn. You have to learn. You got to learn how to protect your crypto. You got to learn how to really manage this stuff, because you don't want to get, screwed up and lose everything by giving out your private key and you didn't realize you were giving out your private keys, and how to protect and stuff. This is a game where you need to get educated. So I always tell everybody as they're getting in is to get out there, put some time in. You need to put up a good 20 to 40 hours into really diving into this space, especially if you're a business person, you're looking for opportunities to grow your business. Maybe you already have an existing business. You want to learn how you can tie this type of technologies to that business, because again, with Loot 8, we're all loyalty. We're all about loyalty, points, rewards, experiences. That's what Loot 8 is about. It's an experience platform and a design for that. It's less about other parts of crypto, but using NFTs in a way that can be really great for everyone else. So anyway, those two things. So Crypto Casey, look her up. I guarantee you will look at all the videos and just start listening to those. Spend a little time every day, get educated. Get your friends, your kids should be learning. If you got young kids to learn this stuff, again, I'm not telling anybody to buy anything. I'm telling everybody to get educated and then get in and start learning what this is all about, because it's important.
Well, it's absolutely outstanding. I want to tell everybody that's here from the SHIB community, okay? SHIBPREME is supporting you. We are together. The first thing that we're going to do as a community on the 28th of this month, we're buying at least 70 lands in SHIB the Metaverse, which I love Marcy and her team so much. Thank you so much for all that you do. Everything you're doing is beautiful, but we're going to build a marketplace in the metaverse, the SHIB the Metaverse. We're building it together, and that's the cool thing. That was the news that was put out today, that our lands are going to be the first marketplace / shop, and we're all owners in it, all 70 of us. And we're going to be able to create commerce with Loot 8. And whenever you want to go see Scott perform, you're going to be able to go through Loot 8 and get an NFT, correct?
Oh, we're going to have a lot of things. We got a lot of stuff coming on, because remember, this for us at Loot 8, it's all about experiences. So we're going to be creating experiences, creating cool things for people to get. We've got physical things that we're, fidgetals that we're putting together. We've got unique content. I'm also, what's so interesting, just all my friends, right? The music business has been decimated, right? It's like, the game is over. There's no place to sell music anymore. What do? Well, this is the new business model for artists, a new way to grow and build your business. And so I've got a lot of my artist friends from all my days back in the, my rock and roll days that are really talking to me about how do we get into this. So we're planning on really, starting to get more and more of the art community involved in everything we're doing. And, it's just, again, we're going to grow together. This is about building and learning. And, I don't know where it's all going to go. All I know is we get up every day and this is what we do.
Well, Scott, I greatly appreciate your time. Do you want to hit the horn one more time?
All right. So I'm going to play. I'm not usually I need a band. Like I'm a big guy that plays with a band, but I'll play a little something just to go, just a little bit of something. Let me think of tripping over my chair here. Let me
Here
think.
You go, everybody. The famous.
Tell me, is this too loud? How's that volume?
It's good. It's good.
It's not overdriving. I don't want to go too hard on my.
Maybe down a little bit, but it's good.
I just toned it down. How's this? Right?
That's perfect.
Right. So let's see. I'm gonna go.
All right, Scott. Thank you so much for.
Okay, that's a great old song, and you know what it's called?
What's it called?
I Can't Stop Loving You.
That's
And that's
awesome,
to
baby.
all you folks out there, and my Preem folks, my friends, and Abel, and all of you guys, Shib Rider, Baby Shib. You guys are my heroes. Let's build.
Hey,
Love you all.
Thank you so much, Scott. We appreciate you, man. Have a good night.
All right, thank you.
Everybody, that's the world famous Scott Page right now, live with the One Leg Bandit, live with the Preem token. Can you feel me? Can I get a hashtag Preem, baby? We are bringing it to you. That's what we are doing. We are living. We are living our lives, and we are creating something so special that when you look back and you tell your grandkids about it, they won't even believe it. All right? I'm telling you right now. Get in, go for the ride. I never tell people what to buy, but if you ain't looking at this token and what we're building, I do not know what to tell you. It is just unbelievable what we do. We do bonuses for new holders. We give away crystals for if you buy ETH, if you buy one ETH of Preem tonight, you get one Jack Storm's crystal. He's making them right now. He just called me. He's in his shop making more crystals to give to our community. All right. If you buy 5 Ethereum worth tonight, you get a Jack Storm's dog tag crystal necklace. It is so beautiful. All right. Look, what we are doing is changing the world. And I cannot tell you how proud I am to be a part of Abel's team, a part of Preem, a part of SHIB Rider. And we're actually going to give back to the SHIB community, which got us all here. We're never going to get off of SHIB. We're going to lift them up. They have a lot of tokens we got to burn off, but we do it by each community. That's what Ryoshi said. We are all Ryoshi. We have to create things to burn those supply off to get us all where we're going to do, which will happen. There's some smart people out there. Secondly, we got our own project. Our SHIBPREME project. We are going to bring business and NFTs and give the power to the creators and let them make some money and be happy and be able to work with what they're doing. Instead of people taking all of their money to sell it, we're going to give it to the creator, let them sell it as an NFT directly to the public, stick it in the mailbox, and let the people get what they want. We love Preem, so hashtag Preem. Now, what I'm going to do, since we're so thankful and so grateful, we got Gabe in the back. He still wants to play. Everybody tip Gabe. I'm about to put his address, his wallet up there. Tip all the creators tonight if you don't mind. All of them are up and starting. I know that FuzzyManDennis is getting ready to hit the road. I know that the Crypto Pusher is with us every day. But Gabrial is going to play for us another 15, 20 minutes. Whatever he wants to do, he's got the mic. I'm going to sit here and just hashtag Preem until I can't hashtag anymore. I love you all. Look at the chat. We are lighting it up. We are all Ryoshi. We are all SHIBPREME, and we're doing something special. I love you all. With no further ado, Gabriel Schillman.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna play a Matchbox 20 song just to shake it up. I don't do a lot of covers, but this is one that I absolutely love, so you have to deal with it. I'll turn around. Baby, when all your love is gone, who will save me from all I'm up against out in this world? And maybe you'll find something that's enough to keep you. If the bright lights don't receive you, you should turn yourself around and come on home.
Gabe, thank you so much, baby. They're hitting your tip jar. I know that. Let's do 2 more and close this bad boy down so you can get some sleep and some rest. Yeah. But if you don't mind, go ahead with your next song. And if there's any other topics that you want to talk about, we got time to talk. Is there anything else on your mind that you want to...
No. Obviously, big shout out to you for what you do and how hard you work for this community. So, if there hasn't been some props thrown your way lately, there should be. So,
look, yeah, I feel it from the community. So I have everybody email me when they get their bonus, and they're telling me that they love me. They're telling me that they love Preem. All I care about, Gabe, this is what I care about. We get to 1,000 holders by next Friday, and when this news comes out to the world on the 28th about all these lands and about bringing you into the fold and all these other artists and business that we're coming to, I'm not even worried about it. I know the rest will take place, but I will be able to say I was a pivotal part in bringing the first 1,000 people in and they will get to FU level, in my opinion. And that's where we all want to go. We want to go to FU level. Hashtag FU level, hashtag the One Leg Bandit, and hashtag Preem. I'm going to do one more giveaway at the end of this on YouTube. So don't go back to Twitter. We're going to YouTube giveaway. But Gabe, go ahead and hit the mic.
This song has meant a lot to a lot of people. It's called You're Not Alone. I wrote it when I needed to hear that. So they say that she is an angel on earth, pretty as can be, whatever that's worth. Who she is buried underneath. Yeah, she says no one really knows me. Lost her mom, that's why she wears pink. Lost her dad to a strong amber drink. Puts on a smile, but behind it she weeps. Yeah, she says no one really knows me. No one really knows me. Everyone we see is carrying around some unseen pain, and everyone does their best to carry on without complaint. Yeah, but no one knows the pain you feel, and nobody can. But if we just listen, love, and pray, maybe the hurt will understand. They're not alone. They're not alone. They're not alone. You're not alone. You're not alone. He's new to town. He seems like a nice guy. Lives all alone, no kids and no wife. All we know is all that we see. Yeah, he says no one really knows me. No one really knows me. Everyone we see is carrying around some unseen pain, and everyone does their best to carry on without complaint. Yeah, but no one knows the pain you feel, and nobody can. If we just listen, love, and pray, maybe the hurt will understand. If we just listen, love, and pray, maybe the hurt will understand. If we just listen, love, and pray, maybe the hurt will understand. They're not alone. 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 You're not alone. You're not alone.
Thank you so much, Gabriel. And look, I always give my guests the final word, you know, and I want to give you this opportunity to play the song that you feel is closest to your heart. All right. No matter what it is, upbeat, slow, whatever it is, you run with this and you control your song.
Yeah, I know exactly what I'll play.
All right. Go ahead and hit us with it.
All right. This is actually a title track of my last EP. It's called Born a Flame. It's autobiographical. It tells my story, and my story is a success story, and I'm very proud of it. It's called Born a Flame. Here we go. I was born in the fire, a stray cat, stubborn survivor, raised on help yourself and go away. I strutted streets of war, stealing candy from the stores. At 3 years old and change, hadn't ate for days. My sister led the way. At 5 years old, she held the reins. And the odds were stacked against us, but we did okay. 'Cause I was born a flame, fueled by loss and pain, flickering in the wind and nearly blowing out my light. And then I grew into a fire, and my flames of warmth grew higher, and I'll burn down anything or anyone standing in my way. 'Cause I was born a flame. I was born in the fire, 8 years and I went higher. Yeah, school was not my strength, but I wasn't weak. I got by on a trade and taught myself the words to say. And the right words can take you anywhere. And my wife and kids were patient as they pushed me through the pain. And I know that I'm not perfect, but I'll be okay. 'Cause I was born a flame, fueled by loss and pain, flickering in the wind, nearly blowing out my light. And then I grew into a fire, and my flames of warmth grew higher, and I'll burn down anything or anyone standing in my way. Right now all my trials, they stem from all my faults and pains. All at once I see myself dancing in the flames, and my stars will tell the story, and my proof will be my strength, and I will say, yeah, I was born a flame. I was born a flame. I was born a flame.
Absolutely amazing. Look, Gabriel, there's no words that can thank you. I am so thankful. The Preem family is so thankful. We will always lift you up. I want you to know that. Your tip jar is going to get hit tonight. We love you. I'm going to spread this across the world. I'm telling you, we had a lot of people viewing it live tonight, 3,400 something, 3,600 I think was our highest. Look, a lot of people are out of Ethereum. We are decentralized. Get your brothers, get your sisters, get everybody in while you can. And let's hit that buy button. Whenever we get to 5 cent, whenever we get to 5 cent, Abel is going to burn 10% of the total supply, the second burn. We've already burnt 10%. After we get to 7.5%, we're going to burn another 10%. And that song that you just said, the flame, about being the flame, we're going to burn these tokens down, and people will never be able to buy back in at this price again. Okay. So that's what we got. Now for the giveaway, I'm gonna let Gabe stay with us for the giveaway. I've got the numbers over here before we go. I need hashtag Preem, hashtag FU level, hashtag the one leg bandit, and number between 100 and 200. Ready, steady, go. Put it in the YouTube, not the Twitter. This is YouTube. Let's go. Light it up, everybody. Let's go. So, Gabe, what's next for you in your future? Do you have any live shows in the next few weeks?
Yeah, I'm going over. Let's see. I'm going back down to Indianapolis for the grand opening of that restaurant where I did the mural, and I'll be down there on Wednesday. And then I'm going out to like the northwestern Illinois area. I think I've got a gig in Freeport and maybe one in southwestern Wisconsin. And forgive me, I can't remember the venue names or exactly where it's going to be.
Well, we will definitely keep a track on you with your socials. And we love you very much. Keep those numbers coming in. We got 1 minute before we close this giveaway here. This is for 10,000. The first two won 5,000. This is the final for 10,000 Preem tokens tonight. I've got it written down here. 5K, 5K, and this one's for 10,000. So let's go, y'all. Let's pick the numbers. Let's go. I got to scroll through here and see who's got what.
Who got what?
So, Gabe, did you feel the love tonight? Did you see
Oh
all
my
of
gosh. I mean this is the greatest compliment. I forgot that y'all were here. That's how comfortable I was. I just felt completely at peace. Sometimes these live performances can be very soulless and very hollow. This was exactly the opposite. I felt so much love. Of course, Crypto Christie was here, so automatically, that filled up the room with love, like, almost to 80%, just her love alone. But oh man, it was awesome. I got a great night. I hope you did too, man.
Man, we had the best show ever, and I'm telling you, Abel, we love you. We're lifting you up. Lots of other acts and YouTubers is coming in to push Preem, but right now we're doing it with the One Leg Bandit, so I can do the giveaways. Next few weeks, more people are going to come and talk about us. We already have my main man Zach Humphreys and Austin Hilton. They're already right there with us. They're rolling with us. They have a black NFT. They have huge followings. They're willing to do whatever we want to do. My man Hinak is I'm speaking with him this week. We've got a lot of people coming on board, and we also got overseas talent that's coming in to tell the world about it. But right now, we're building our core community. Everybody, if you can hear me, the reason why we're doing what we're doing is to give the core community a chance. When we open the floodgates, it won't be this way. We won't be able to give back like this, okay? So please take advantage tonight. If you're a new holder, you buy $100 worth of Preem token, send me an email, and I will give you 5,000 tokens. All right. So let me go through these numbers real quick. Gabe, if you would entertain for 1 second while I find the number. Let's go.
Yeah, for sure. I'm tomorrow morning. I think I'm going to join Crypto Chrissy in her space. So I think it starts at she usually jumps on there by 8. I think that's usually when I get the notification on my phone. That's a great place to catch me and to have some really good conversation. The other place to catch me is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. The Shiba Sequoia Forest has a walk through the Shiba Sequoia Forest. Their space is incredibly informative and a great place for community. So that's where you can catch me. 2 places very commonly.
Well, we will be there. Jacob Anthony, hit me up with a direct message. You just won 10,000 Preem tokens, and I'm telling you, that might be all you need. I mean, that's a good little bag to get started. I hope you're a new holder, but if you're not, you're adding to your bag. So look, everybody, this is my call to action. Reach out to one person. Bring one person into this family. Send me an email. Get them in for $100. I'll send you 5,000 tokens. I think that's about a double up to their bag. This whole giveaway, I'm about out. All right. So look, I'm giving a lot for myself. Abel's giving a lot. Everybody's giving a lot to build this up. So look, take advantage while you can. Besides that, all my performers tonight, I love you all. I will be hitting you up with a little bonus. Not to mention the tip jars was open, but I love you and thank you. And for you, before you go, Gabriel, you give us a full set tonight. We will never forget this. We love you, and I will share you out to the world, okay? Thank you very much. And everybody, we're signing off. Good night, everybody. Thank you.